Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is D Smitty Gaming, and this is our 7th installment for Mon Bazou. Last episode we got the garage built, as you can see. Did a little bit of work on both of my vehicles. Painted up the truck a little bit. I don't know how well you can see it in here. I upgraded the caliper. It still has the rusty disc on it. Back here we upgraded the caliper, and I believe it's a new disc on the rear. Got the syrup tank that's almost half full. Gave her a good paint job, knocked out the dents, took care of any remaining rust, with the exception of some of the parts. I don't know how well you can see it in there. The leaf springs are still a little rusty. I believe we can upgrade that once we unlock Roger's shop, which should be unlocked, I'm guessing tomorrow. I believe we bought enough from him. Actually, it's Sunday. I don't think we can make it to town quite fast enough. Let's take a trip to town real quick and see. He's still sitting down here. I don't know how late he stays. Okay, we need to spend just about another $100. Let's see, do you have $100 part here that I haven't picked up yet? That's the problem, is I don't remember what all I picked up. So we'll grab that. Grab that. That should be $100. I know there's some other parts I need, but I don't know what they were. And Roger won't talk to us right now. Oh, we need to get some maple syrup. I know I bought one of these. There we go. Oh, that took entirely too long. Alright, well, we got Roger unlocked. Alright, let's get the truck back over to the sugar shack. I'd like to have a full tank of syrup to take to the Federation tomorrow. If I calculated everything up correctly, that tank is the equivalent of 10 barrels. I'm not a mathematician. I'm actually pretty bad with math. Not a huge fan of it. So I could be wrong. Let me throw one more log on the fire. Get us a face full of our own product. We're going to run back to the house. I want to turn a light on. I got too many lines going across the property out here. I might clothesline myself. So I think for this episode, I kind of plan on doing a little bit of work on the truck, busting the Bazoo down, Go ahead and get it on jack stand. Start stripping it down to nuts and bolts. All right, we're about 81% on that tank. It is 7:30 in the morning, so we might have enough time to get this going. While that's running, I forgot we got some trees that are matured. I think I've got some supplies up here. Yes, there they are. Oh, we might not have enough supplies to tap all these. Less than 100 liters to go. I'm gonna run back over here to the house, and we're gonna start a little bit of the work on the Bazou. This project will not be finished this episode. It'll actually be probably several episodes before we finish this project. All right, there we go. She's up on jacks. All right, so we gotta find the spanner. We also gotta get this maple syrup to town. Is it full? 98. Okay, so we're probably losing temperature in here. Yep, we just dropped below. Really wish this system there was like an auto feeder that you could buy for it. Maybe have like a small like little sawmill deal over here where it's like a pellet grinder where you can make your own pellets. So you take like your firewood, or even your logs, be able to put them in, load them into it. It makes, you know, say like maybe one log or 2 pieces of firewood makes one bag of wood pellets, and then you take and have a pellet hopper, have it as like an upgrade at the Federation. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's grab some sap taps, spouts. My bad. And just because they're here and we can afford it, we're gonna go ahead and get the tubing there. I know we're out of cans. And always a good idea to get some lids.
Vous voulez une...
Ah, that truck stops so much better with those new brakes. It's beautiful. Look at that. You know what? I think that's a screenshot, people. That's going to be the thumbnail for this episode. Beautiful. Yeah, that's happening. Ain't no way around that. I wonder if they bolt on or if they just hang out there. Spoilers. Okay, so the Prince is the hatchback. All right. Can we not buy the toolboxes? I was wanting to buy the toolboxes to put in the shop. Oh wow, that's not bad at all. It's only $8,500. We might be here just a minute. I'm looking around to see what all they have. I do need to get some universal rotors. Those are cheap. I need to get 2 more performance brakes for the truck. There we go. Heavy duty leaf spring, 4-inch drop, 8-inch drop. We are not putting the drops on there. We'll do the heavy duties. We're not getting them today. A 4-inch lift, 8-inch lift, 12-inch lift. Jeez. Off-road tires. We'll definitely be getting some off-road tires for the truck. Maybe get some new rims for it. I kind of like these. Might even do the number 7s here. If you have a preference, like I said, we're not going to do it this episode, but if you have a preference, tell me which custom rim we should put on the truck. See, there's the hitches with the drops on them. All our bolts. Chrome. Over here is what I was really wanting to come over here and look at. Ooh, and I don't know if we can use that with the, because it looks like it probably bolts in the same spot that the syrup tank does. Yeah, we'll probably be coming back and getting the front bumper. All right. Prince engine. Huh. Wonder what the difference is other than the price tag. Nitrous. All right. Well, we will definitely be back. There's a lot of things in here I want to buy. Waste my money on. But I already said I'm going to be tearing down the Koenig on this episode, so we'll focus on that. Save up a little bit more money. We got some trees we need to tap, so we're going to head back, get those tapped, see how much syrup we got in the tank. Probably not a whole lot. 160 tied in. All our bolts I'm just going to toss over there now, try and make it easier to clean up later, because I do want to get rid of the rusty bolts. There is a lot of bolts in this thing, that's for sure. Let me set that down. And us tearing apart the Koenig is going to be a multiple part deal. I'll leave a lot of the footage on the recording or the upload, but I'm not going to keep all of it just because this is going to take a while, and I could probably make, you know, 2 or 3 hour long episodes uncut of me just working on the Koenig. Now, if that's something that you all want to see, definitely comment down below. Let me know. and I can make that happen. Get these three out. We're gonna run back over to the sugar shack, check on our syrup production. Okay, I lied. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try and remove some stuff. There we go. Old parts we're gonna toss over there. I got the engine out. Now before we scrap anything, what I want to do is go through and actually uh, set everything out and then make sure that we have a new, basically a replacement part for everything. Because I don't know what parts this thing actually needs. So once we take it all apart, if I just scrap all the parts, go to start putting it back together, I'm going to be completely lost trying to figure out, okay, what did I take off that I haven't put back on yet? See, there we got a good part. Let's do it right. Hope that's not breakable. I think that's about as stripped as we can make it. Yeah, that's a clean one. Oh, we're gonna put that in the scrap pile. Oh, I see a few clean bolts in there. We'll have to fix that in a minute. Not bad. Alright, everybody. As you can see, I've done a little bit of grinding off camera. I think I left off, it was Wednesday. Now we are at Saturday night, about 7:30. I just ran 4 barrels down to the just ran 4 barrels down to the Federation. I set them down in a little turn-in circle. So hopefully Monday morning, when they open at 8 a.m., we'll get about $800 there. I've dropped 1 or 2 runs with the truck. I think it was 1 run with the truck we've dropped off there at the Federation. Just done a little bit of organizing. Reorganized the garage a little bit. Chopped some firewood. Mostly just harvesting a little bit of syrup. If I pull up our friendship here, Francis still at 34. But Jacques and Normand, as you can see, they're both up to 50 now. So don't have to worry about too much with them. I was offered the racetrack. I can buy it for 70,000. That's 70. And Jacques is allowing us to fuel up after hours. So we now get fuel whenever we want. And that's one of the things I was just now doing in town. Getting fuel at 7 o'clock at night. It actually felt pretty nice. Now we're just going to cruise back up here to the sugar shack, drop the truck off. That way it's hooked up. Actually, we're probably just going to stop at the trailer. Yeah, we'll probably just stop at the trailer. I've got a full fuel can here to dump in the generator. We'll have to go get another run of fuel either tomorrow or Monday. I think the generator will last until Monday. It's supposed to be 3 days on a full tank, and it was almost empty. There's a pile of scrap there beside the garage. That was some of the work I did earlier. Got a full crate of cans here. It's actual canned maple syrup. Generator's still running. We almost were too late there. Go ahead and show off what I've done in here. Haven't done any work on the car itself. As I said, just doing a little bit of rearranging, move the creeper over here. Got our rims over here. Keep forgetting to put this up. And then I've laid out all the parts roughly in the correct order. That's all the old parts. As we buy new parts, we're going to do the same thing with the new parts. Once we have all new parts, like basically all these rusty parts have a new counterpart over here, then we'll probably start working on the car. I plan on doing that after we get grid power though. That way I don't have to keep running back and forth. Go ahead and head on to bed. $14,000. 14,600 actually. So, Monday morning, we're going to be making a phone call to the power company. I believe it takes 2 days after you call them for you to get the letter, and then I think it's 2 days after the letter, after you turn the letter back in, that they uh, come out and actually hook you onto the grid. As you can see, done some cleanup in here. Still got a few things to run over. Underneath down here, we've got our unique steering wheels. Wasn't quite sure where we should put them, so I've got the off-road headlamps. The adjustable ECU actually needs to go. It can go right there. Right, not the tunable. We want the new one over here. with all the new parts. So our dent repair kit, spanner, big bolts, little bolts, all in packages, and this is the loose ones. Still got a few rusty bolts over here. I just need to get another magnetic tray to clean them up. And then we'll also pull the doors off. I was thinking about it. We're going to pull the doors off. We're going to go with the lightweight doors, probably. Some sort of racing door. Don't really have anything special going on over here. Alright, music's off. I always turn the music on when I'm playing by myself, when I'm not on camera. Just gives me a little bit of background noise, but with YouTube's copyright strikes and everything, I don't want to. So far, I don't have any. I know I don't have that many videos up yet, but I don't want to get started, you know, having strikes or ignoring strikes. Just to me, it's a bad way to start. And there we are. We're up to temp already. That'll start boil. We're about almost 25% full. So. I think it starts at 9. Wait until it ticks over to 9 and then we'll step forward and see. There she goes. That's pumping. We're boiling. Let's get us a swig of maple syrup. And then I'm just going to sit here and we'll watch this every time it drops down towards the bottom end of the green. Throw a couple sticks in it. And go from there. Next time I see you, I'll probably be Monday morning, probably be on the phone with the power company. Probably do a little bit more grinding off camera until the power company actually installs power. And then I'll be back again so you can see the install of the electric evaporator. Can't wait, and I'll see you then. Alright, everybody. Did a little bit more grinding. We're up to Monday morning. Let's call the power company. Okay, so we gotta wait a few minutes. And there we go. A letter will be sent to us in the mail. I believe it takes 2 days, so that'll be possibly Tuesday, most likely Wednesday. Move a few things on over. We will be going to town here shortly. I'll set this out here by the road, that way I don't forget it when I drive by. And as you can see, we are bone dry, 81%. Got the fire loaded up. Just gonna wait until it starts producing a little bit of sugar water before we fire it up. I'm gonna continue the grind. Probably talk to y'all again when we get the letter from the power company. Alright, everybody, it's been 2 business days. We're at the post office. There we go. It's signed, it's in, and it's off. So another 5 business days, and we should have power. Anyways, it's going to be back to the grind for me. Be a very short few minutes for, not even a few minutes for you guys. It'll be just a few seconds and a quick edit. For me, it's going to be another couple of hours probably. I'll probably see you all on Sunday morning. It is Saturday night, about 8 o'clock. Just trying to push my door open so I can get to my fuel can. Put the rest of this fuel in here. I've done a little bit of grinding. I tried to get another delivery into the Federation, but I missed it. I was about 5 minutes late pulling in, so just been playing video games all day Saturday because we've got a full tank. Not much point in me doing any grinding in the sugar shack. Hopefully this is enough to get us to sleep through. Of course it's not going to be. So we'll skip the night, see what kind of payment we get. $17,000. So since it's Sunday, not a whole lot planned for today. Reservoir is at 86. Throw some firewood in here. Go ahead and let that run. As you can see, we're full up here. And I did add a few more trees. We're up to 184. So I just tied in these rows here at the end. I do have a spot right here. That tree's not ready to be tapped yet, and it won't let me run a line from that tree to that tree. So I dropped the post here, tied into the post. As soon as that thing matures, I'll put a tap in it, pull the post, and I'll put the post down right about here. That one's actually matured now. I wasn't expecting that one to mature. So, while we're standing here, might as well go ahead and tie this one in too. And that brings us up to 185 trees, which I'm happy to see. And I imagine whoever's watching, you love to see it too. I did plant a sapling here. I'm going to start running a row straight up this hill here and see how far up this way we can go. See if we can't go all the way to the road. But I believe I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you know when I post more videos. Also like the video, and I'll see you next time.